Warning: this is not another quote-unquote wow baby monster Blackpink copycat boo boycott them Blackpink always better video. If that's what you came to watch, then you'll have to find it somewhere else. I'll wait for you to click off. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now that they left, let's move on. Recently, I saw many posts praising BABYMONSTER for their live vocals and stage presence on their comeback promotions for their debut song, Sheesh. As a pre-debut fan of the group, I was not surprised by the positive reactions the group received, as I very well know what the girls are capable of. This situation reminded me of Blackpink's rookie days. Though, if you look at Blackpink's debut tracks, you'd see a really positive reaction. Meanwhile, BABYMONSTER is called unoriginal, boring, outdated, bland. On this note, I decided to compare the two groups' debut songs to see what YG has done right or wrong each year. Since both groups are in similar levels of talent, this video will be focused on three sectors: music, the songs of each group; concept, the aesthetics, styling and concepts each group tried; and lastly marketing and promotions, the tactics YG used to set each group apart. Boombayah! In this section, I will be comparing the two groups' songs back to back and seeing why it is that Blackpink was welcomed as a leader of K-pop and BABYMONSTER is struggling to form their own identity. Blackpink's Boombayah was a revolutionary debut. The use of EDM and hip-hop inspirations made it one of a kind in an industry dominated by softer feminine concepts. The song draws info from to anyone, but it's different enough to let the girls establish their own identity. On the other hand, BABYMONSTER's Batter Up feels lazy, forgettable and overdone. In an industry already full of strong females, BABYMONSTER is struggling to make listeners understand what about them is so special. The song samples Lisa's Money, which doesn't help BABYMONSTER differentiate themselves from their seniors and paints them in a bad light. Let's now compare the ballad song of each group. Blackpink's Stay is a simple, easy-to-listen track that understands Blackpink is not much of a vocal group and works around it. On the other hand, BABYMONSTER Stuck in the Middle fails to utilize the girls' strengths, even though BABYMONSTER are better vocalists than Blackpink. The song comes off as bland and mediocre at best, while the lyrics of a toxic relationship are not, in my opinion, that fitting for a group of teenage girls. Moving on to the songs considered the main K-pop songs. Whistle by Blackpink is similar to Boombayah in the sense that it's customized to Blackpink's style, but it's completely different in structure and vibe. Its music video has a unique artistic direction and its hip-hop influences easily set it apart from other songs of the time. Sheesh by BABYMONSTER is able to also stand out with its sound that brings back an era of K-pop that was considered long gone in fifth generation. However, the uninspired music video, predictable structure, and messy production often work against the track. Let's now look at the aesthetics each group focused on, mainly the concepts and execution and styling. Looking at Blackpink's Square 1 and 2 album covers, one might not like the minimalist design, but I must say I'm a fan. The black and pink contrast works very well to differentiate the group from its peers. Styling-wise, I'm not a huge fan of some outfits. I think the styling of both Boombayah and Whistle is really hit or miss. Jennie is always dressed well as she should, jisoo maybe too. The stylist low-key forgot Rose existed, and let's not talk about Lisa. I don't want to open this conversation, they really were putting anything on that girl. Now, let's look at the music video sets. Boombayah is really creative. I love the desert hip-hop vibe they have going on, and the school bus scenes look crazy cool too. Everything is put together so well, like, they got them roller skating at some point and I wasn't even questioning it, it just felt appropriate. Whistle. I think their best music video till date, the concept is out of this world. It's like Rose when she was standing on the earth like yes queen dominate the planet. I won't bore you with more analysis on playing with fire or stay, but I like them too. The logos and album covers of BABYMONSTER are a tiny bit good, but it's not like they're really out of this world or anything. They work well, so I'm not going to complain. And I have to say I ended up enjoying the styling too. But it definitely has its WTF moments like this one, a hyunsuk outfit. The thing I hate most is their music videos. batter up, horrendous. In good old YG tradition. We get one good idea for the chorus and fill the rest of the music video with scenes we stole from our old music videos because who's gonna notice anyway? And the funny thing is sheesh is the same shit as well. Half of the music video is a beautiful gothic medieval palace, home to witchcraft and I don't know what else. Then they decide to add that scene with Ruka and ahyeon in this super modern room and Asa with a motorbike like excuse me what are we doing now? Then they switch back to the medieval theme thankfully. But the damage has already been done. You know the marketing team at YG is working overtime because the rest of the company sure isn't. Especially the producers. Cough. BLACKPINK back in the day were marketed as this super cool new girl group that is meant to be cool and badass and a role model for young girls, inspiring them to be strong and independent. Black and pink being a balance of femininity and strength and the promotion of the group that made them be associated with feminism even though they haven't really acknowledged being feminists themselves is a genius idea. Then of course there was also young Hyunsuk who was yapping about BLACKPINK being to anyone but pretty but I'm not going to listen to this creepy man. You might be expecting me to say something mean about BABYMONSTER again. But this time I'll actually praise YG because for once their habit of reusing beats from 2013 actually worked in favor of BABYMONSTER. BABYMONSTER is marketed as the comeback of second-generation K-pop, getting attention from their fans and gaining the reputation of true vocalists and live singers. BABYMONSTER's brand is their own talent and sheesh proved that's enough to turn all heads around. BABYMONSTER is not your typical for pretty girls who are professional dancers. Always lip sync and struggle to hold a note group you'll see nowadays. Apologies to any 5th gen girl group harmed. IG knows that, and they're utilizing it well. My closing thoughts would be, BABYMONSTER can and will be a legendary group if their label decides to up their game in production consistency, music identity and creative direction. With all the 5th gen group monotonous sound, BABYMONSTER can be a nostalgic trip to the good old days of K-pop. And that's all from me. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen to my silly little opinions. It's been a while since I last posted, but get used to the inactivity I guess. Take care and see you in 100 years.